The market pushes higher, consolidating near all-time highs. Are the new highs inevitable, or do the bears make an appearance? This is Invest with Jacob. Okay, guys, so I am back. I do apologize for the long layoff between the videos. We are in the process of moving again, and we had a family member pass away during that time period, so it's been a stressful few weeks for us. And we are getting back into the swing of things and should have videos pretty much on a regular basis moving forward. Now, the market is pushing higher. It is consolidating under all-time highs, and it did not give us the pullback we were looking for. Once it pushed through the 764, we shifted our primary count, as you'll see in the video, to more directly to all-time highs. However, price action has been a little bit wobbly up here, so we'll see if the bulls can follow through. I'll get into all of that in just 1 second, but first, if you're new here, welcome to the show, guys. My name is Jacob Gabbard, and this is Invest with Jacob, where we use Elliott Wave Theory to break down the SP500 and the NASDAQ. I highly encourage you to hit that subscribe button down below so that you can get our daily S&P updates, our trade setups, and our buy alerts. All right, guys, as always, before we get into the charts, we are going to take a look at the results of our indicator. If you're new here, we did build our own custom trading view indicator. It's called IWJ, Invest with Jacob, Pivot Point Pro, and it's absolutely been killing the market. We have hundreds and hundreds of traders using it, so let's jump in and take a look. Okay, guys, so here we are on the 5-minute SPY chart. And this is what we use for day trading. Now, this indicator can be used for day trading, it can be used for swing trading, and it can be used on any stock or any index. You just have to set it up properly, and you get all of those instructions with the indicator. Now, this indicator is a forward-looking price action tool, unlike other indicators that look back at moving averages that cross or things like that. This is looking to get you in at bottoms and tops and catch the reversals in the market, and it does an incredible job of doing so. So in today's action on the screen, you can see we're in trading view. You do need a trading view account to have this indicator. It's called IWJ Pivot Point Pro. You can see right here, if I pull up the settings, you have stops in here, you have buys and sells. We have inputs that track the ES and the NQ. We'll talk about that in just a second. And the reason for that is we're looking for broad buying and broad selling, and this is where you set up the indicator. Again, very simple to do, really easy to use. It gives you a buy, you buy, gives you a sell, you sell. Now, you do need real-time data for the ES and the NQ because we are tracking that at the same time, and you do need a trading view account, as I mentioned. So in the left in yellow, this is pre-market trading. We don't trade that. On the right in blue here, this is post-market trading. We don't trade that either. We simply trade regular trading hours. When it says buy, you buy. When it says sell, you sell. It is super simple. And guys, it's helping traders crush the market. Look at today. Very first candle of the day. At the low of the day, we get a buy signal, and it rages straight up for almost 4 points. Straight up, no heat taken, an absolute crusher trade right off the bat. Now, this did trigger a trend day scenario, and in those cases, again, this is all in the training, really simple stuff. In those cases, we kind of ignore sell signals, and we only trade until 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So we got a sell signal here. It actually turned out to be a really good sell signal. We did not take it because it's a trend day. And on the dip down here, we got a buy signal. We held our stop just barely, went up, and we got a winner on that buy. So really, really great day for us. This crushing trade right here. Guys, this was a crusher. And then you can see we got another buy winner over here. And the sell would have been a winner, but we didn't take it because it's a trend day. Now, if we go back to Friday really quickly, take a look at Friday. You got the buy right near the bottom here that was a quick winner. They brought it back down, gave you another buy right at the bottom here, and it's an absolute ripper, another 3-point rip up to the top, and an absolute crushing trade. You got the sell near the top here. Again, this triggered a trend day setup, so we did not take the sell, even though it was a monster to the downside. So the indicator, guys, absolutely crushes, gives you winning trades. Is it perfect? Of course it's not. No trading system is, but if you follow the rules, guys, you make money over and over. You can see on the screen we're up $29,000 for the year on a $100,000 account. That means for the first 5 months of the year, we've made 29% on our money using the indicator and following the rules. It's super simple. Imagine just being able to wake up, put one screen on, and simply wait for a buy or sell signal. It is helping hundreds of traders reach their dreams, finally make money in the market, finally understand the market. Guys, I really want you to be a part of it. Here's how you get it. There's a link down in the description. Go ahead and click that link, and it will take you over to our website. Once you're there, if you scroll down a little bit up here at the top, you scroll down a little bit, you'll see our day and swing trade indicators here. $59 for the month. You get a 30-day money-back guarantee, guys, because I know you're going to love it. I know you are going to put it on your screen and be like, oh my God, where has this been my whole life? And you're not even going to need that guarantee. But if you don't like it, if something happens, simply exercise the guarantee and you will get your money back. We also have the yearly price where you get 2 months for free. So you're getting a 2-month discount. Great deal. And a 30-day money-back guarantee on that as well. Guys, I really want you to be a part of it. Check it out. Come and see what it's all about. You could see earlier people were calling it a cheat code. Imagine just being able to wake up, click the buttons, and know when to get out, in and out with no stress. All right, now let's jump into the charts and take a look. All right, from an overall aspect, still looking at this as wave 3 here. It is a very sloppy wave 3. So as of right now, we're viewing it as you have your 1, 2, and then 1, 2 of 3, and then 3 of 3, 4 of 3, 5 of 3. That'd be, excuse me, a little bit too deep on 5 of 3. And then you'd look for a 4, 5 after that. So then you're getting that 4, 5 up into the 6,400 level, which would be the overall target. Now that did move up 50 points because of contract roll. 6,350 is still basically the target from before, but because of contract roll, you have to move those points up. Contract roll did happen today. Overall, as long as they hold this 5983 double bottom, the bulls are still in control and we would look directly higher. If they break that, that is the first warning sign that things are unraveling to the downside. And if they do, then it just really depends on that pullback, right? We've been waiting on that for a while. We have shifted into the more direct route to all-time highs. They are so far still following that pattern. That changed when they got up above the 764 retrace. And we are looking now for them to push directly towards 6,350. However, a break of this double bottom at around 5980 does tell us that they are likely going to fail that pattern. And in that case, the pullback that we've been talking about for a while, it would start to materialize. And if it's 3 waves, we're still looking bullish higher. But if it turns out to be 5 waves, we would be looking at the start to a much bigger correction overall. So nothing overall has really changed. We've been looking for this pattern to the all-time highs since they pushed out over the 764, and then this breakdown failed once they came back over the high. That was the kind of point where we knew that they were likely going to take this path. This became the primary path as opposed to the secondary path. So while the normal garden variety market would have pulled back more here off of this area, this one did not, and sometimes that happens. That's been the case over the last couple of years with these pushes. They push extremely far. This is the biggest rally, I think, like 40-day rally, and the third biggest 40-day rally in market history. So that's a, kind of a telltale sign of where we're at. It's not a normal circumstance what we're dealing with. So overall, still the same, still looking at 6,200 as our next prime target, 6,200 to 6,250, and then overall 6,400 to the upside. However, if they break 5980, that is a warning, and if they break 5,900, we are very likely in a bigger pullback that will be dependent on the structure. 3 waves is bullish, 5 waves is bearish. On the NASDAQ, very similar setup as you would expect. We are looking for them to continue on up here towards 23.5. They do need to hold and continue through this high in over 22,409 into this 22,673 area is what we would expect. So you'd expect them to hit the wave 3 and then, like this up to 23.5. However, that double bottom at about 21.7 is very important. If they break down below that, all eyes will be on this 21.3 area. If they break that area, then we are very likely in the bigger pullback, and that will depend on the structure. A 3-wave structure, again, will be bullish, and we'll be looking for all-time highs, whereas a 5-wave structure will be bearish, and we are looking for a bigger correction. Now, if they do make all-time highs, then the pullback structure doesn't matter as much. We just have to more watch the structure, because then what happens is you've created a new 5th wave higher. And so your corrective period starts over, and you'd have an A, B, C, and then a B, and then a C. to start that breakdown. So if they make a new all-time high, the downside structure becomes less relevant. However, as long as they're below all-time highs, that structure to the downside is important. Guys, if you love the information that I put out in these videos and you want real-time market updates from me, you need to check out investwithjacob.com. There's a link down in the description. Go ahead and click that link, and it'll take you right over to our website. Once you're there, check out our membership plans area. We have 2 incredible monthly plans, and they both come with a 7-day free trial. That's because I want you to get in there. I want you to make sure you love it and become part of the trading team before you ever spend a penny. You can cancel at any time. You literally have nothing to lose by checking us out. We also have our educational material. If you scroll down a little further on the page, you're going to see our indicators, which you saw in the first part of the video, and also our courses. We have our Trade Waves Academy course, and right now I am giving 50% off of this course if you get the yearly indicator. So if you buy the yearly indicator right now, you're getting 2 months for free on that, and then you get Trade Waves Academy 50% off. In Trade Waves Academy, we go over all of the things that are outside of Elliott Wave to put a complete package together. We go over market psychology, capital management. You can see all the modules here on the screen. Options trading basics, candlestick patterns, how to trade price action, bull and bear traps, how to identify market reversals, fib levels and why they're important, how to identify key support and resistance, and trade setups and proper risk reward. All of this comes inside of Trade Waves Academy. On top of that, you get our Elliott Wave for Beginners course included in this price, and you get the Advanced Elliott Wave for free included in this price. So for $497, you get all of those modules I just said, plus the Beginners course, plus Advanced Elliott Wave. It's an incredible deal, and you can get it for half off right now if you get the yearly indicator. Now, as I did mention, we do have our Advanced and our Beginners Elliott Wave courses. In our Advanced course, we're going through a lot of the things we're seeing on the charts right now. A lot of those things are the advanced fib levels, the diagonals, double and triple threes, flats, triangles, trading Elliott Wave, which right there, that is worth the price of admission. People don't understand that there's 2 paths, and how do you trade them if there's up and down? It's because you trade setups, and there are very good setups in Elliott Wave Theory. You have to know how to spot them and trade them, and we talk about that here so that you can understand how to do this course. Now, I understand if this is too advanced. You can see, though, that our traders love it. But if you need to get started at the beginning, we have our Elliott Wave for Beginners online course, and this course is really helping traders understand a complex market in a way that makes sense. It's extremely confusing when good news makes the market go down, bad news makes the market go up. It stops at random places. You don't know what's going on. That's because the news cycles were garbage. Elliott knew this long ago. He knew that key levels mattered. It's not random, and it's you're able to find these key levels, and this is what gives you a huge advantage over the rest of the market. In this course, you get 25 videos where we go through your introduction. We have to introduce you to Elliott Wave Theory. We have to get your mindset right and give you the KISS method, how this works and why it works. It's very scientific based. People think it's just, oh, you just make a wave up. No, very scientific based. It's outstanding. Chart setup and tools. We go through all of your chart setups, every tool you need to use with Elliott Wave, how to use it and why we use it, and then the Elliott Wave for Beginners area where we go through each of the waves, how to find the key levels, how to understand impulsive and corrective waves, how to know where to get these measurements, the corrective depth theory, the theory of alternation, the pivot, everything you need to make sense of an irrational market. Now, the really cool thing about both of these courses is there's several ways to get them cheap or for free. You can get them both at a $37 discount with our Elliott Wave course bundle. You can get them for free in our Trade Waves Academy course. If you buy that, they are included in that course. Or if you just want to get them at a low monthly cost, you simply get one of our monthly rooms, as the Elliott Wave courses are included in this price. In our first room, the Invest with Jacob room, we give you all of your real-time market updates, all of your buy and sell alerts, all of your Elliott Wave questions are answered. The midday video that you watch in these calls, that's live for everybody in these rooms. And then you get the beginners and the advanced course included in this price. We trade the SPY and the QQQ, and we swing and day trade. So we do trade quite often in my room. Now, if you're looking for futures trading, individual stocks, income trading, and advanced trading, you need to check out PT's Throne Room. In there, you get everything you get in the Invest with Jacob room, as well as the individual stocks, the futures trading, his income trading method that just kills it, and his reduced risk binary method that gets you in at a cheap price, get you huge multiples on your money, and it's how he structures that trade that's so unique. That's why you get a 7-day free trial. He also started a challenge account where he put $4,000 into an account trading mini ES futures, showing you how to build a small account into a large retirement or savings account. Guys, we'd love to have you in these rooms so we can all make money together. Thank you for watching. We'll be back tomorrow with your next market update.